My name is Anne McPhail. For those of you that don't know me, I have the grand title of Associate Vice President, Doctoral College, which really means that I oversee doctoral education within UL. I'm almost absolutely humbled by what we see in relation to Picture This and 3-minute Thesis each year. So I don't want to hold you much longer, but I will say one thing in relation to both competitions. And I actually saw an article this morning, and it was actually saying it's no longer publish or perish, it's be visible or vanish. And I think that's really timely in relation to both competitions. We can argue about publishing or perish, but I think the fact now is if your work is not visible, it won't get the traction that you all intend it to get. So I take my hats off to you in respect to that. Jer and I are going to do a tag team. So Jer is going to look at announcing the winners of the Picture This, and I will be the compere and do the awards over there, and then we'll change over and I will announce the 3-minute Thesis winners. Thank you. Jer.
Thanks, Anne. Picture This is a competition now in its 4th year, and it has been, I think, this year we've probably had the best success in terms of the entries that we had. The quality of entries, the standard was just so high, and we had an external judging panel that came in and looked at the process, looked at the pictures and had a really, really tough decision. And similarly, yesterday we had 3 judges: Serjan Sahin from the College of Art and Design, we had Andrea Latouche, who's the engagement officer, student engagement officer, and Niall Keeley from our research office. And again, they had, they spent a lot of time deliberating on the outcome. Just to take you through, just quickly through Picture This. So we asked people to send in a representation of their research in a photo with a caption, a 60-word caption. So these were the photos that we got. We got Ava Loyokono from the Irish World Academy. We got Hexin Wang. We got Krishna Hari, Saba Tuzin Sad, Siobhan Sweeney, Siva Murugapan, Tara Ryan, Teresa Dunbart-Nivesi, Wenyi Tang, and Shasha Wang. And they were all, really, really fantastic entries. So I'd like to just to, before announcing the winners, just to applaud them all, because they were really, really excellent in what they did. Yeah. So in 3rd place for her picture, we have Wenyi Tang in 3rd place. Unseen struggles, unheard voices, Chinese migrant family carers. So well done, Wenyi. And in 2nd place, we had Teresa Dunbart-Nivesi. Oh, she's not here. Okay, yeah, okay. So the winner of Picture This 2025 is Ava Loyokono. So she's from the Irish World Academy. It's called Invisible Voices from the Inner World. And I know that Nahali, she said that Nahali, yes, okay. Nahali, would you come up and get the trophy on her behalf, Nahali? So thank you. So this is Natalie Chavoya, is it? Nahali Chavoya, who's going to accept it on Ava's behalf. So, yes. So, yeah. So I want to thank you all for your entries. They were all excellent, and we will have a reception in the Doctoral College for all the entries in the final. We want to make sure that you're rewarded for what you did. You put in a huge effort, and the quality of the pictures and of the captions that represent your research was really exceptional. So thank you very much.
So this part doesn't only matter to those that actually did the 3-minute Thesis, it matters to all those in the audience who have a book running in relation to who's going to finish 3rd, 2nd and 1st. And I've already had 2 suggestions as I was walking down the stairs back into the room. So I think before we do that, again, just to thank our three judges. I sat in the room with them. They gave due consideration to all 12 candidates. They didn't just talk about who perhaps was going to finish first, second or third. They actually spent time on each candidate. So please, again, show your appreciation for the judges. I also, just before I do the presentations, just want to say that I'm a big believer of practice what you preach. So if you're going to encourage graduate students to do 3-minute thesis, you should try it yourself. So 2 years ago, at a conference, they were launching this notion of academics getting up and doing their 3-minute thesis, but I was to talk about the doctoral college in 3 minutes. Harrowing, absolutely harrowing. Plus, I didn't win. So I have a huge appreciation in relation to what it actually takes to produce the work that you have here today. Okay, so in third position, we have Julie SUGRUE. Well done. And between second and first, I have a technical term that the panel suggested I use, which is the tightest possible margin. And it was. And the tightest possible margin means that in second place, we have JIAN. And in first place, we have the person that introduced us to the boob board, JUDE LYONS. Very well done. So just in closing, again, I'd like to thank you all for your time that you've given to today. I'd like to thank everybody who's been involved in not only organising this event today, but also the General Office of the Vice President Research of Innovation. They have been at virtually every session. They have supported us immensely throughout the week. And they've also put on a lunch every week, so every day. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. And again, thank you to all people who have entered, not only those that have entered both competitions, but those who supported those in entries. I'm sure there's a lot of background work that goes on in relation to preparing both the picture of this and the 3-minute thesis. So in closing, just again to thank everybody for your attendance, and we hope to see you next year. Thank you.